What's going on YouTube? We're back with another video talking about the Sixers and the Knicks. Now this is a very interesting series with a bunch of variables. Let's start from the beginning. The Sixers only beat the Celtics because Joel Embiid came back from his long hiatus, his massive injury, and the Knicks, they started off the playoffs very terribly, not playing like how they used to. The Hawks only had CJ McCollum, and they literally almost lost the season. But then in game 6, that's when they figured everything out. That's when they woke up from their nap and was like, oh, we're actually a way better team. So let's stop playing. Let's rise up and let's show these fools how good we actually are. And in game 7, they blew them out the water. They're like, you're just a little fly, just get off of me. That's basically what they did. And they should have did that in the beginning. They should have 4-0'd the Hawks. Let's be real. All they had was McCollum. And then Cat, literally no one on that team is better than Cat. So, and then you had Anunoby too. Like what? And Brunson on top of that? Like, come on now. The Hawks literally had zero chance, but the Knicks was like, they were taking a nap in the first four games. I don't know what they were doing, what they were thinking, but at least now they woke up. Cat said in the interview after the game 7 win, he basically said after that big blowout win that he said now we know how we look at our greatest, and that's how he will look forward into winning. And what I like about that is when you come into the series, you're still stuck in the mindset of the season. You think about the season, but the playoffs are a whole different breed. And a lot of players, they're like, oh yeah, we know. But you don't actually know once you're in the playoffs. And the Knicks figured that out firsthand. They got a full slap to their faces when the Hawks, with only CJ McCollum, almost took them out. And that slap to the face woke the Knicks up and told them, hey, we're a really good team. Let's start acting like it, and let's start dominating on the areas where we should be dominating at. We shouldn't be slacking. We shouldn't be failing to a team where we have advantages over them. We got to take advantage of our advantages. First things first. Embiid, there is a chance. Now, I don't wish this on Embiid, but let's be honest. He's probably going to get injured this series. He was hobbling in game 7. The thing with Embiid is he's so damn big, he's got to stop falling on the floor. He's got to leave that to guards. The bigger you are, the harder you fall. He's like over 7 feet tall, and he's like almost overweight. He's like not really overweight, but he's like pushing that boundary to where like he's big bodied, built, kind of like Jokic type of build, but more on the heavier side. He can't be falling down, taking these big bumps, as well as having an injury prone body. He's got to calm it down with that. The only time he should be diving if it's a loose ball. Other than that, he shouldn't be falling to the floor or nothing like that. I get the grabbing your jersey, Jaylen Brown. Don't grab no people jersey and arms and they complain on streaming that oh, they're flopping. Yeah, they're flopping because you grabbing their jersey and stuff. So yeah, Embiid got to calm it down with the falling down. Maybe you could do like a little one of these, like, oh, maybe like act like he's falling, something like that. But like, dude, you're injury prone. Stop doing that, or else you're gonna be out for the entire series. But you're probably still gonna be out for the entire series anyways. Now, let's say he doesn't get injured and they're good. First things first, Cat, he needs to go to Anunoby. He needs to go to Mitchell Robinson and tell them about, hey, listen up. I'm going to guard Joel Embiid. Me, solo, guard Embiid. No switches, no nothing. I'm going to go straight up on Embiid. That needs to happen. Cat has a long history not taking advantage of his mismatch. Embiid is perfect. If he see a mismatch, he's killing that. He's eating that for barbecue chicken. Cat, you know when you're at the best. When you're at the best, you're good. Not saying you're better than Embiid at his best, but you're one of the best right now as centers, but you're not proving that because you like to stand around and watch. You're as good as Brunson if you put in the effort and try, but you don't. A lot of times you stand around and don't take advantage of matchups. I want you to go straight up to Embiid. I want you to guard him like how Gobert was guarding Jokic. I want you to come with that energy because that's what the Knicks need. That's what they want. I'm a Clippers fan and I'm saying this. Okay? That's first things first. Second thing, this series is heavily dependent on OG Wananobi. Why? Because the Sixers, they don't got no one to guard him. Because if Cat goes against Embiid, they have the only person that they could put on him is Paul George. Paul George is a little older, and Anunoby, he moves around the court too much. He's in the offense, running the offense, helping running the offense with them. Sometimes he's splashing a three. He goes to spot in the mid range. Sometimes he goes to the paint. Paul George can't keep up with that. It's going to be hard for him to guard him. He can't do that the whole game because he's always running around doing stuff. You can't have Maxey on him. Can't have Edcombe on him. Too short. He'll just shoot over them. Do whatever. So he needs to hit his shots. He's going to be a big decider in this series. I'm going to be honest. He's going to be a huge decider in this series. Brunson's going to have a tough work for him. Trying to get open. Trying to shoot over. Who's going to guard? Probably Maxey maybe. Is going to guard him. So he needs to, or they might have Edgecombe on him. So he needs to play good. I know it's going to be tough for him. So they need to figure out a way to get Anunoby and, Josh Hart, he's going to do terrible. As long as they can get him open for a three, he should be good. Josh Hart, work on your three-point shots if you want to help win this series. If you're wide open and you miss shots, it's not going to hurt. It's not going to happen. Mikal Bridges, you struggled in your last series against the Hawks and they had nobody. Now you got a Maxey and Edgecombe. Like, what are you going to do? I don't think you're going to do anything if I'm being honest. Paul George is also... So how Anunoby is the outlier on the Knicks who if does good, then it's going to go crazy. Paul George for the Sixers, he's got to go crazy. He's got to hit some three-point shots. He's got to get to the mid-range. He's got to hit some shots. Tobias Harris, I'm not a believer in Tobias Harris. As a Clipper fan, I don't like Tobias Harris. I'm happy he left. If I'm being honest, he never takes over. He's probably just going to stand there at the three-point line and just wait and then take his shots. Yeah, I get what he did in Game 7. Yeah, I get that. But let's be real. This is a series we're talking about. What's he going to do for a series? What is he going to do? He's going to stand there at the three-point line. He's not going to take advantage. He should be a good player. But he's not going to do anything. He's not going to take advantage. So, unfortunately, Paul George will have to step up because we know Paul George will get to his spots. He can hit those shots. He just has to step up for the Sixers. Embiid's gonna do his thing. If he's in the paint, he's got to get Cat in foul trouble and make his shots. And Cat, you have to step up, go him straight up. Try not to get in foul trouble. So that's what I say on that part. Maxey and Edgecombe, they're gonna have a field day. Put the over on points with them. I feel like no one in the Knicks can stop them. I think they're too slow. They're not as good defenders. Josh Hart, you can argue, but I just think Maxey is too fast. Maxey is just way too fast for Josh Hart. I think he can blow by him pretty easily. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, those are all the notable matchups I see between them. Quentin Grimes, he's been making some good shots. Let's hope if he make his shots. So at the end of the day, if Cat shows up and Nobi does his thing, I see the Knicks taking this. If Embiid is healthy, if Embiid is not healthy, then this is going to be, yeah, this might end in like 5. If I'm gonna be honest, if the Knicks come with the energy with how they did versus the Hawks in Game 7, I know they're not gonna blow them out like crazy. No, that's definitely not gonna happen. But I'm talking about if they come with that mindset, because the Hawks slapped them in the face, so now they have that mindset to turn up a gear. We don't know if the Sixers have reached that mindset yet, or if they're still in season mindset. They've been dishing the ball to Embiid, and the Celtics couldn't guard them, so that's how they was able to maintain against the Celtics. So we don't know. We gotta wait till see. So I got the Knicks winning if they do their thing. I'm gonna be annoyed if Cat he just settles again. Like, if he doesn't act like a true center and like show these people that he's really good, then it's just gonna be annoying again. And you might have to consider trading him, because you can't keep doing this. Like, I'm tired of every year is the same thing. You got to step up. You can't be standing around watching the offense go. You have to be a part of the offense. You have to take advantage of your disadvantages. Look in Game 6 what you did. Look in Game 7 what you did. You could have did that every single game, but no. Don't know why. And Stephen A. doesn't want to talk about it. I don't know why. He rather talk about Mikal Bridges. I get it. Makes sense. They got robbed there with Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges never deserved that money in the first place. He is nowhere near Maxey level. He's getting money like he's supposed to be a Jalen Brunson sidekick, and instead he's playing like a second person off the bench. Not the first person off the bench, a second person off the bench. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, see ya.